Hey everybody. So for this case study, I thought it might be helpful. I'm doing a quick screencast of the activity that I wanted to examine for this case study, and I'm actually using a lesson from Seesaw from a colleague of mine. It's actually the colleague that I'm working with to create professional development for Seesaw at the beginning of this coming school year this fall. So I'll just kind of go through it and explain it a little bit as I do it, and then I will kind of hopefully embed this video in my response for the case study and make some comments about it. And I'll just also comment on it as I go along here. So this activity is called Area of Triangles. Sam is a third grade teacher, and so this is something that he did with his kids during COVID when they were at home. He would sometimes send them a math challenge. So this is the way the activity feed would work. So the student would get this in their activity feed. I have the title here, Area of Triangles, bold, and then some directions below. So here's an example that we can look at as well. We can play the instructions, have audio instructions. I'll do that real quick.
1. Click Add Response. 2. Watch my example. 3. Give it a shot.
Nice job, Sam. Now, one thing I did notice, I did try to just test out the navigation a little bit. I'm just hitting tab on my and shift tab on my keyboard here, and I am able to kind of go back and forth a little bit through some of this by tabbing and using keyboard shortcuts instead of just using my mouse. Here's an example that students can watch. This is the whole activity here, the template that the kids will be editing. So I can preview that. And here's a video that he put together that kind of does an example for students.
Hey third graders, today for your math challenge, I am going to start with something that you already know how to do, and then use that to teach you something brand new. First things first, we are going to start over here with this rectangle. If I ask you to find the area of this
Turn it down a little bit.
chances are you would know.
So what Sam is doing right now, he's actually editing, or he's recording screen capturing within Seesaw and annotating over his activity, which is something that teachers can do to make sample videos, but it's also something that students can do when they respond. So kind of a cool, powerful tool there. I'll zip ahead a little bit.
And the other half is black.
Now, one thing that I did think about, and I explored a little bit, Seesaw doesn't have closed captioning compatibility. So one thing that I would maybe do that Sam could do is he could easily record this video, or he could upload it to YouTube, because I think YouTube does a pretty good job of using closed captioning, and so he'd be able to have audio, video, and text closed captioning. So that would be one way that maybe he could do something a little bit different to improve it. But one thing about Seesaw is I do trust they are improving their product all the time, and they take suggestions from their users very seriously. And they're releasing updates a couple times a year typically. So could be something in the future. So anyway, I'm going to go to Add Response here, and I'm going to do it as a sample student. Alright, so now I have my canvas here where I can watch this video again that Sam just did. Already did that, so I'm actually going to go ahead and go to my next. Here's my navigation pane over here with all the different slides in the activity. Big buttons, really nice. I can save a draft if I want to do that and come back to this later. I can click up here to view instructions, and the instructions pop up here. I can get links to activities and share activities. I can edit the activity because I'm a teacher. Obviously a student want to see that. I can go full screen mode and get rid of the navigation pane. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. First, find the area of the whole rectangle, then find the area of the black triangle. Give your answers in square feet. All right, well, the area of the rectangle, I'm just change this to a different color, is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 by 8. Length times width, so 32. We're going to call it, he wants feet. So feet squared. So the area of the rectangle is 32 feet squared. Area of the blue triangle, so I'm assuming he's talking about this triangle right here. Well, if I know this is 32 feet, the area for a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So half of 32, so that would be 16. So I have 16 feet squared. That gives you an idea of how a student would complete this activity. Now they could click this. I'll show you one thing here. I'll do another one here. So this time I'm actually going to screen capture within Seesaw, find the area of the triangle, fill in the rest of the rectangle if you need to, give your answer in centimeters squared. So now I'm going to actually record myself doing this. Okay, Mr. Callahan, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. So I have 1/2 times the base, which is 10, times the height, which is 4. So 1/2 times 10 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So I got 20. The area is 20 centimeters squared. I can hit pause over here. So now when Mr. Callahan checks this, I'm going to hit done. Now I can listen to myself. This is going to be kind of weird. I'm doing like a screen capture within a screen capture here. Okay, Mr. Callahan, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. So I have 1/2. Alright, so you can see it records not only my voice but also whatever I'm typing or annotating on the screen. So he's got a few more slides, getting progressively more difficult, and here he does want us to use a microphone and explain our answer as we go. And he's got his fun emoji at the end. So that is the activity. I'll critique it a little bit in my comments. Hopefully that this is a tool that we're going to use a lot this fall, so I kind of wanted to do something with Seesaw as part of this case study, just to kind of show you know, what it's capable of. This is just one of the many things it's capable of, but I'll critique it a little bit in the comments using some of that universal principles of universal design.